Good morning. If you'd like to stand, we'll sing our call to worship. We came here to laugh, and we came here to sing, and we came here to remember we're in everything. Yes, we came here to laugh, and we came here to live, and we came here to remember that we came here to give our love away. We came here to give our love away. We came here to laugh, and we came here to sing, and we come here to remember we're in everything. Yes, we come here to love, and we come here to live, and we come here to remember that we come here to give our love away. We to give our love away. Last time. We came here to laugh, and we come here to sing, and we come here to remember we're in everything. Yes, we come here to love, and we come here to live, and we come here to remember that we came here to give our love away. We came to give our love away. We came to give our love away. We came to give our love away.
Good morning. Welcome to Unity of Traverse City. Am I on? I'm sure I'm on. I'm on. All right. My name's Yvette Babin Ringsmith, and Blake and I are happy to be serving as worship assistants this morning. Welcome to everybody who may be watching via YouTube. It's not as hot at home where you're at as it is out here, but sunny and beautiful, and we're all happy to see you here this morning. We've got just a few announcements this morning. The inner work of aging, monthly group discussing the inner work of aging, will meet on June 24th from 1 to 3. This will be held at Vicky's home. See Vicky Green or Jill Zofia if you have any questions. And the Compassionate Choices group will be meeting this Wednesday, June 25th from 6 to 7:30 in the Fellowship Hall. We welcome you wherever you are on your journey of living a healthy and compassionate life as possible. Join us for conversation and fellowship as we explore how our daily choices can reflect our deepest values. All are welcome. And we please plan to attend the service on June 29th when Reverend Matthew Long will be our special guest speaker. Then stay for a potluck luncheon followed by a special workshop with Reverend Long. He'll be doing a talk entitled Your Soul's Journey. This is the workshop title. And the workshop will explore the idea that we are all on a spiritual journey, but we choose how we're going to travel the path. Learn to consciously participate in the process. Awaken to your spiritual nature and begin to transcend your apparent physical limitations. Begin life anew. And don't forget to bring a dish to the potluck if you're able, which will happen before the workshop. The sign-up sheet for the potluck is in the foyer. And outdoor sound bath meditation. In lieu of an outdoor service in July, we have decided to do an outdoor sound bath meditation prior to the service instead. Please join us at 10 a.m. in the amphitheater, which is right out there, for a wonderful opportunity to immerse ourselves in nature and beautiful sound, which will then be followed by an inspiring service. And we have a board minute. Who do we have sharing that this morning? Molly? Everybody, all right. Can I share this?
You know what, thank you. So one of the things I was going to share was that we had been planning on doing a couple outdoor services this summer, but after I did the Divine Goddess workshop in the amphitheater, ended up being a couple hours long, and the people that came were a little physically uncomfortable after 2 hours. There's not backs to the seating, even though there are cushions, and so we thought maybe an entire service would be a little uncomfortable after a while. So we are just going to do a couple of the meditations outside once a month this summer instead, and save your back. And so that'll be great, though, as well. The other thing I wanted to share was that when Michael Gott is coming here soon, July 27th, I had these posters put together. So there's a few of these made. I'm going to set these out in the hallway. These are to distribute. So if you have somewhere that you can think of to hang them, like Oriana's or somewhere like that, just to help get the word out so we can get people to come in here and enjoy him, because he's a great speaker, musician, and he's well known. He's the senior minister of the Unity of Houston. And so we want to have people come and enjoy that.
Thank you. Good morning. We finally got our new rack cards complete. They're really very lovely. They talk all about us, our mission, our purpose statement, our vision, and so they will be in the back. And you're welcome to pick some up if you'd like to take them to any place or share them with anyone that you would like to, so they know more about us here at Unity. And secondly, I applied for our spiritual center for the Green Star Award, and we've been awarded that again for the second year in a row. So our efforts to be more compassionate, to raise our consciousness regarding the care of the earth. We do our covenant every month. We did the 12 powers. We had vegan potlucks. We wash our dishes. We don't just use paper and throw them away. We're all raising a consciousness for the care of the earth, and so we've been awarded this again. And we'll have another. I don't have the actual certificate yet, but that's on its way. So thank you.
Okay, and last but not least, I want to thank all of you who showed up for the town hall meeting a couple of weeks ago, and we got a lot of great ideas from that town hall meeting, and I just want to share with you where we're going with some of those ideas that you guys gave to us. So first of all, somebody said something about a monthly grocery donation that we will make to a local food bank. So we're going to start that in July, and we'll give you more details as we get closer to that. But basically, we're going to be every month we're going to be asking people to bring in a bag full of groceries. Bring in the groceries, and then we will get them to the local food bank. And like I said, we'll give you more details about that when we get closer. Second of all, we talked about Unity swag, Unity apparel, T-shirts, and maybe hats. And so that has been turned over to the fundraising committee, and they will give more details about that as they continue to work on this. We talked about people mentioned using the building for rentals and promoting our building and advertising our building for rentals. And so we're going to be talking more about that at the board retreat in the fall. So we'll get back with you about that. And also one of the other things that we talked about were some of the dead trees around the property that need to be dealt with. And so we'll be looking into that as well. But we just wanted you guys to know that we really appreciated all of your comments and all of your ideas, and we are following up on them. So thank you guys for all of that. Okay?
Thank you guys for all the work that you do. All right, and I believe we move into our congregational song now.
There's a heart that will never turn away. There's a love that I know is here to stay. There's a peace that will fill the world one day, and it's all inside me. There's a friend who will
We turn now to our opening prayer. Father, Mother God, we are here by divine appointment. We open our hearts to the message we are going to receive, to the music, and to the fellowship. And as we do this, we connect ever more deeply with the divine. And so it is. Amen. We move from that to our time of meditation. I invite you to take anything off your laps, uncross your legs if that's comfortable, and become centered. Let your shoulders relax. Maybe move your neck around a little bit. Relax your spine. And do so more and more with each deep, slow breath. As we take this time to reaffirm our divinity, to connect consciously with the divine within each one of us, we begin to sense that joy of inner peace. We continue with deep, slow breaths, and with each one, our human cares fall away. Our shoulders become more relaxed, and we become more and more aware and certain of the divinity within us. And as we do so, we are filled with joy. We have grateful hearts. Grateful for being here today in this church family. Grateful for the arrival of summer. Grateful for those who are providing the service today. And grateful for our ability to take the Christ consciousness into the world. With each breath, we feel the power of the Christ presence. We feel the energy that emanates from within and spreads from us to those around us, through the community, and into the world. And as we enter into the silence, I invite you to let your heart open and recount as many things as you can to be grateful for in your life. Or focus just on one or maybe two. For that is an opportunity we have every moment if our consciousness is placed someplace else that no longer serves us. So into the silence we go with a grateful heart and grateful intentions. And as we return to this place, we are reminded that we always have a choice to reflect and act upon a grateful heart, knowing that whatever is happening in our lives, there are many things to be grateful for. We simply choose to focus on those. And for this choice and freedom and the ability to live our intentions, we are very grateful. And together we all say, Amen.
When I forget we are one, and I regret things that I've done, I go within my heart and soul. I start again, knowing I'm whole. God is right here where I am. I am right where I should be. As I fill my mind with peace, I feel it watching over me. God is right here where I am, flowing in and out through me. In this moment, I am free. When things go wrong and my way is dark, and when I lose my song and life breaks my heart, I go within my heart and soul. I start again, knowing I'm whole. God is right here where I am. I am right where I should be. As I fill my mind with peace, I feel it watching over me. God is right here where I am, flowing in and out through me. In this moment, I am free. In this moment, I am free.
Beautiful, thank you. I'm so pleased to welcome our own Reverend Julie Chai as our speaker this morning.
Thank you, Yvette. Hmm? Yeah. Thank you. Good morning. It's an honor to deliver the message today. It's always an honor to be with people whose lights glowing like yours are. May it be with the blessings of the Supreme Being that whatever happens during our time together will benefit each of us in our physical, emotional, and spiritual growth, awareness, well-being, and understanding. Amen. So I have a few slides for my presentation. Let's do slide 1. If you would all be kind enough to join me and put your hands on your heart center, that's your heart chakra. And together, on our breath in, let's breathe in light and love, and just breathe out all else. Again, breathe in light and love, and breathe out all else. Slide 2. This time, breathe in light and love, and breathe it out into every cell in your body. Feel every cell glow and glow. It's contagious, so all your cells are lighting up. And now breathe in light and love, and breathe it out into all the layers of your aura, your energy field around your body. And now breathe in light and love. Let it go down your shoulders, down your arms, into your hands. If you will, just cup your hands in front of you and form an energy ball of light and love. And in your mind's eye, imagine planet Earth. And place this sacred light upon the planet, or blow it so it arrives, filling the atmosphere of Earth, going down into the clouds and the trees and the mountains and the water and all the creatures, great and small, filling every consciousness down to the smallest grain of sand. May I be filled with divine light and love. May all consciousness on the planet be filled with divine light and love. Now and forever. Let all the people say. Slide 3. At our congregational meeting on June 8th that Meg mentioned, some of you may have been close enough to me to realize that I'd talk about, forgive my language if there's any children here, but being a spiritual badass, like Myrtle Fillmore, Unity's co-founder with her husband, Charles. I did not invent this term. I don't want to take credit for something I didn't invent. It came from a friend of mine I met at the Berkeley Psychic Institute, Signor Gigio. He's a hip-hop artist in Berkeley. And he'd come one day for a reading, and we became good friends. I figured this term applies to Myrtle because she was quoted in the May 25th worship handout as saying, "Your problems do not exist except in your own mind. As soon as you withdraw your thoughts and feelings from the things which you have invited and built up, they will fall flat and dissolve." Myrtle is speaking from Christ or unity consciousness, pun intended. So, what is a spiritual badass? All the great teachers would fall into that category, don't you think? Buddha, Confucius, Jesus. Many, many, many teachers from all over the planet. To me, a spiritual badass is someone who claims their spiritual power. They speak truth and they shine their light. Power is energy. Power turns the lights on. Are we on number 4? Power not only turns lights on. Who was without power yesterday? I was, and I hadn't printed this up yet. It came on later. That was really cool. But power turns the lights on, and it turns our light on too. If our power is diminished, we don't shine, right? The Christ light in us can't shine. The law of attraction, also called the law of the universe, teaches us that what we focus on increases and what we believe we create. It takes a lot of courage for someone to say that, and perhaps even more courage to really hear, understand, and live by without blame, shame, or guilt for the times when we really let our core beliefs get in the way and dim the light within. And we all have beliefs that get in the way. Slide 5. Why might we consider being a spiritual badass energy worker? Well, first of all, it's very personally fulfilling. It leads to our well-being, and it helps create a better world. And if we want oneness with the divine, that's a really good reason too, to get that courage. All the wise ones teach us to shine a light in the world. Slide 6. Confucius said, "It's better to light one candle than to curse the darkness." Speaking of which, do you know the difference between a hippo and a zippo? Anybody? I heard this at my chiropractor's on Friday. Well, the hippo, one is heavy, and the other is just a little lighter. That's good. It takes amusement to move energy. Jesus said, slide 7, "You are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hid, nor do men light a lamp and put it under a bushel, but on a stand, and it gives light to all in the house. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father in heaven." It's not an ego thing to shine your light, and I think sometimes we get confused about that. The brothers Andreas, slide 8, give us a beautiful message of hope. They said, "The light inside of one person is enough to change the world. Imagine what we can do with 2." Isn't that beautiful? Imagine what we can do with all of us. Slide 9. Rosemary Fillmore Ray, the granddaughter of Charles and Myrtle, challenges us, saying, "The world we're experiencing today is the result of our collective unconscious, or our collective consciousness. And if we want a new world, each of us must start taking responsibility for helping to create it." I like that. When we take agency of our physical, emotional, and spiritual space, and I'm being literal about that, we determine what energy is in our space. So yes, we can determine how good we feel, the condition of our body, and the experiences we attract. At least we can influence them heavily. In fact, in order to be aligned with our magnificent spirit, and radiate the divine light and love within us, we need to have this agency. Slide 10. Our energy fields are interacting all the time. I want to make that point, and that's okay. It's one way that spirit works through us, sending out healing light and love. I don't know if you've ever, I'm sure you guys have noticed. Maybe you're talking to someone or you pass by someone and something happens. I've had it happen where light from my third eye goes, and I didn't do it, okay? God works through us, or maybe you've felt your heart center open to someone. Slide 11. Most of us are light workers. We're just not consciously aware of it. We're doing it in our sleep. We're doing it unconsciously in our waking time. But it is not healthy to be like a Swiffer duster, bringing in the energy of others into our space. And this is what a lot of sensitive people do. We bring in other people's energy because, and I learned this at the Psychic Institute, so you can take it or leave it, foreign energy is not yours. I may love Meg. I may love Blake and Yvette. But bringing their energy in my space is not healthy for me. It's not in alignment with my spirit. Foreign energy, we learned, causes fear, pain, confusion, and anxiety. There are other ways to heal people other than bringing their energy into your space. You can do that clairvoyantly. Slide 12. What is foreign energy? So it's actual energy we pick up from someone or someplace. Have you ever been someplace and then you go, whoo, you know, whoo, shake it off, you know? Or maybe you go, whoa, that was amazing. Negative perceptions and beliefs are foreign energy. We pick up our parents, our grandparents, societal perceptions about ourselves and the world, and attitudes and moods are foreign energy. Slide 13. Foreign energy does not feel good in your body. This is how we can identify it. It doesn't feel good in your body. I remember doing a reading online with someone else at the Institute. They were in California, and I got done with that reading, and I just felt like this tremendous ick, like self-hatred. And I realized that's not mine. Move it out. Move it out. And all of a sudden I felt better. So I've had literal experiences of this, and I'm sure you guys have too. It doesn't feel good in your body. It doesn't feel good in your mind. It's not in alignment with your spirit. Fear and pain come from foreign energy. Now, sometimes it might feel really good to your ego, but it feels bad later. I won't get into that. You guys know what I'm talking about. Your own energy feels so good in your body because you are a cup of the ocean of God. And that feels good. Your own energy is affirming, compassionate, loving, creative, and vibrant. Your own energy brings vitality and well-being. And we just feel better in our own energy. And that's why we use tools to ground, release, refresh, align. And sometimes we just need a really good clean out. Slide 14. Isn't it amazing how our bodies tell us what is and isn't in alignment with our spirit? In our society, we've been conditioned to think that we have a spirit that's wonderful and we have a body that's terrible. Well, if that's what you believe, that's what you're going to create. Our body was divinely created as well. And by trusting our body, we can learn to discern the difference between is this me or is this something else? And not go down the hole, right? That something else will take us. To help us shine our divine inner light, we use tools as psychics. Tools keep the lights on. We call them energy tools. Are you guys willing to play with some energy tools today? Yeah? Okay, good. I love energy tools. I teach them all the time. I just love them so much. I was so happy to learn. And these are real basic. We're not getting into anything too heavy. But first is, slide 15. First is the heaven and earth alignment or grounding. So we all have ways of ground. Some people ground through their feet. Some people ground through the base of their spine, which is what we're going to do. But when I was walking my dogs in Marin County, it occurred to me, well, it just came, to ground this way. The seventh chakra goes up to God. So, and it comes down, then you bring down a light, and we'll do it together. I'm just going to describe it. So you imagine a beautiful, divine, holy light. Bring it down through the top of your head, activating all your chakras, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. At the base of your first chakra, Attach the energy of a red bowling ball and drop it down to the center of the earth. That way you can just let it go. It's a bowling ball. It's going to go, right? You don't have to like hold on to it or control it. Just drop it, okay? So, and we can do, one reason that we strain our eyes to look up when we do this is your left brain is your analytical brain, your right brain is your universal consciousness, your intuition. That's where we do readings from, is the right brain, right? That's when we hear the voice of our guides or we visualize, is right brain. By straining your eyes, looking up, that takes you into your right brain. Is that not amazing? Okay, so let's try it together. Take a breath in, strain your eyes, look up, find that beautiful holy light. Maybe it's a gold light, whatever you like. Release your breath and eyes as you bring it down through the top of your head, activating 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. At the base of your spine, attach the energy of a red bowling ball and drop it. Do it again. Does anybody need to do it again? Raise your hand if you need it. Yeah, okay. Breathe in, strain your eyes to look up. See, imagine a beautiful divine light. Bring it down through the top of your head. Release your eyes and your breath. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. At the base of your first chakra, attach the energy of a red bowling ball and drop it down. You don't have to do it with your breath, but I like to teach my students to do it real quick. So notice right now, even just by listening to that, even if it was hard for you to follow or you tried to control each chakra, this is a lot of trust and faith, right, when we do this work. Imagine that light, strain your eyes, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, red bowling ball down to the center of the earth. Feel that connection that you have now. Do you feel a little different? That's the heaven and earth connection. I like to think of it, you know, as a Christian pastor, as that big pole that the cross is on, right? That metaphor of heaven and earth, right? That we are in alignment. That brings us into alignment. Now, after doing that, call your aura in. Are you way out? Are you still getting here? Did you leave something over it when you passed the marijuana shop? Or call your energy back to you. Are you thinking about what you're going to do later, or you know what you did? Just call your energy back to you so that your aura is just like a couple feet around your body like that. Nice. And now we can clean it. Oh, that was slide 16. Call your aura in. And you see the little wands, our tools, magic tools? Okay. Slide 17. Now we're going to clean our aura. So imagine above your head, there's this beautiful divine shower of rainbow crystalline light, like a waterfall, or just shining down upon you, cleaning all the layers of your energy field. Washing all the layers and just taking everything down into the center of the earth. Just releasing. And let it come in through the top of your head, washing your brain, all the neurological pathways, releasing, cleaning your ears, eyes, nose, throat, your chest. Let it go down your arms and out your hand chakras. Feel your fingertips extending beyond the skin. Let it come down into your chest, your heart and lungs, your rib cage, your liver and gallbladder. Let it come down into your torso, all those magnificent intestines we have swirling around. Let it come down into your stomach, into your kidneys, into your sciatic nerves. Let it just wash and clean your bladder and bowels, your reproductive organs, and let it wash down your leg channels, cleaning and releasing out your feet chakras down into the earth. Isn't that beautiful? A rainbow shower of divine crystalline light, always there for you. And if you need help, Just ask the keeper of the light, the holy angel will help you. And now another thing I like to do is open up my feet chakras, send them midway to the center of the earth in order to pick up clean energy and bring that energy up into your leg channels, up into your hips and belly, into your torso. Beautiful earth energy giving you everything you need as a body. Let it go into your chest, down your shoulders, down your arms, out your hands, up into your neck, into your head, and release at the top. Let it fountain out the top of your head, your 7th chakra. Most of our negative beliefs and perceptions about ourselves, others, and the world that cause us suffering are derived from early childhood, between the ages of 0 and 6, as Bob has mentioned before we have the ability to say, oh, they're just full of it or whatever. You know, we believe what people tell us about ourselves. These beliefs and perceptions don't feel good in our body because they're not in alignment with our spirit. They're not ours. They belong to our parents, our teachers, society, and ancestors. Slide 18. This oracle card labeled entanglements shows what foreign energy might feel like. Can you feel that card? The cloudy head, indecisiveness, fear, uncertainty, overwhelm, difficulty discerning our own needs, desires, and truths. Why? Because we're carrying around the energy of others' truths and fears and judgments, opinions and beliefs in our space, often since childhood. They might feel familiar, but they don't feel good. My mom was a very visual person, and so she would dress visually, and I'm very kinesthetic. So although I'd check it out, I'd dress for comfort first, right? And when I was a child, I tried to accommodate how she viewed things. And I mean, it's not bad, you know. She said, are you going out like that? You know, maybe it was good I didn't go out like that. But I learned not to trust myself. And up until about maybe 10 years ago, I didn't trust myself. I was indecisive about how I was going to dress. And I remember standing in front of my closet and not knowing what to wear to go out. And feeling this like shadow energy. And I'm like, what is that, you know? And really needing to move that out of my space. I didn't have the tools then, but I was able to recognize it and say no. I also used to dream as a child that on the porch of my bedroom, we had a big porch off the bedroom, kind of rickety, but I dreamt for many, many weeks that I would go out in my astral body, in my dream body, and all the neighborhood kids would come, and we'd all have our little white nighties on for some reason, and and we'd teach other kids how to fly. Those of us that knew how to fly would put our arms around the other kids, and we'd fly, right? So we're teaching, it's a metaphor, we're teaching other people how to fly. And one night, I saw the other kids on the porch flying. I was in front, in my dream, I was in front of my closet. I didn't know what to wear. And I did not go flying. Isn't that sad? I bet I was about 8 years old. Yeah. Slide 19. Common negative beliefs. I'd like us to work on these. Now, if something else comes up for you, please work on that. But common negative beliefs that diminish our light are a belief in suffering. Think about it. A belief in punishment. Who's had to sit in the corner when they were naughty? Yeah. And what happens if you get 3 DUIs or something? You go to jail, right? and we're punishing people who are not in this country legally, right? Punishment. We believe in punishment as a society, and a belief in struggle. Isn't that interesting? So think for a moment, what are you struggling with? Is it a relationship? Is it a physical issue? Is there punishment involved in that? Is there suffering? Is there some area in your life you're suffering? Our physical and emotional pain seems so real to us. And they hurt, right? But they're real because they fit into our belief system, and we keep feeding them over and over and over again. This is what Myrtle was saying. We all have experienced that repressed energy that hurts like hell, but it's just energy. Compacted, a little stagnant, it's still energy. Energy will transmute, it will shift when we own our own space. When we stop feeding the negative beliefs and giving them power, when we get that foreign energy moving out of our space. So I'd like to take this opportunity to help you recognize and use this time if there's any not you energy in your space. Would anybody mind going on this energetic playground with me? Okay. And remember, we move energy not with seriousness, but with humor, with a little Zippo. Okay. So just, if you don't want to do this, just relax into divine light and love, knowing that you are loved and cherished just as you are. Slide 20. So choose one belief, close your eyes and ask, which belief do I feel safe working with right now? Suffering, struggle, punishment, or something else that's coming up for you? Which belief do I feel safe looking at right now and moving out? Suffering, struggle, punishment, or something else? Just take a moment. Notice how you're experiencing that belief. Is it physical, emotional, mental, pain? Notice where it is in your body. Where do you feel it in your body? Is it poking? Is it pressure? Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it somewhere in between? And now ask, who taught it to me? Where did I learn this belief? Ask yourself, whose energy is it anyway? Are you carrying a parent or grandparent's fears, arthritis, bum knee, bad back, or anxiety? Now ask yourself, how has it served me? Because sometimes there's a secondary gain from pain. Does it keep me small and therefore safe? After all, Jesus shined his light and he was crucified. Is there some fear? And just let that come up for you to notice. And now the big question, are you ready to consider letting it go? If you feel like you are, you can keep your eyes closed and raise your hand. Great. And Molly, if you can go to slide 22, please. So you found it, you found where it is in your body, perhaps. Maybe you've realized where you learned it, where you got it from. So now we're going to do a little clearing. And we're going to use some psychic tools, which is just energy tools. We're going to imagine perhaps a psychic toilet out in front of you, or a basket, or a fire, or something else of your choice. Imagine that you can take this energy out of your body and put it in your hands. In your visualization, see yourself removing it and putting it in your hands and saying, and say it with me, or say it after me, it's not mine. It's not mine. Again, it's not mine. And then say, it doesn't feel good in my body. It doesn't feel good in my body. Again, it doesn't feel good in my body. And then we'll say, I'm letting it go. Together, I'm letting it go. Again, I'm letting it go. And go ahead and put it in the psychic toilet and be sure to flush it. Or put it in a basket or a fire and do what you need to do to release it. I thank my body for releasing all suffering, struggle, punishment, energy that I'm ready to release today. Slide 23. Thank you, divine healing intelligence, for melting away and releasing all the energy of fear and pain and the positive and negative charges in my mind, body, and energy field that come from belief in suffering, struggle, and punishment. Say that with me. It's on slide 23. Thank you, divine healing intelligence, for melting away and releasing all the energy of fear and pain and the positive and negative charges in my mind, body, and energy field that come from belief in suffering, struggle, and punishment. Slide 24. Do you feel like you released? Raise your hand if you feel like you got rid of some energy you've been ready to let go of. Cool. So if we let go of energy, our director at Berkeley, Robert, he was older than us, if you can believe that, but he used to say, girls, if you're not full of yourself, you'll be full of something else. And so this is how we got full of ourselves. Rub your hands together. Get your energy going. Imagine you're holding a huge beach ball. We call this the golden sun. Visualize a golden sun and call all your energy back to you, all bright and clean. And if, we only incarnated a little bit of ourselves, if there's something from your oversoul that you need to continue releasing suffering, punishment, fear, pain, struggle, ask that comes into your golden sun right now. Thank you, Divine Spirit, for giving me what I need to continue this process. And now the fun part. While you're holding that golden sun, throw in a bucket of yellow sparkles for amusement, bucket of green sparkles for healing, blue sparkles for serenity, pink sparkles for unconditional love, and violet sparkles for affirmation of you as the magnificent embodied spirit that you are, with these lessons you've chosen to learn in this human life. Give it a pop. Pop that golden sun and shimmy it all in. Woo! Shimmy it in all the way down. Shimmy, 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 all the way down to the tips of your toes, from the top of your head down your arms. Beautiful. And slide 25. Please say the affirmation with me. Divine light and love dwells in me. I own my space. I have energy tools to feel good and raise the vibrations of the earth. I use my power to shine my light. I am a spiritual badass. You are light and love, and thank you for shining your light. Namaste.
Thank you. Thank you, Reverend Chai. Everyone's sparkling out there. What a wonderful exercise. Thank you so much. All right, and I believe that we, excuse me, our blessing, our prosperity blessing, this is the time where we share our financial gifts with the ministry, and as children of a loving God, we live in the light of abundance, deeply grateful for all that has been given and all that is to come. We embrace the good that God provides with joy and thanksgiving. And please let's speak the prosperity blessing together, which is on the slide. Together, my abundance increases as I freely give and gratefully receive. And so it is.
You've got to be the light if you want to see the light. You've got to be the light if you want to see the light. You've got to be the light if you want to see the light. Because you reap what you sow, you meet what you know, and you get what you believe. Give a little bit of that good thing if you want to receive. You've got to be the love if you want to see the love. You've got to be the love if you want to see the love. Because you reap what you sow, you meet what you know, and you get what you believe. Give a little bit of that good thing if you want to receive. Give a little bit of that good thing if you want to receive. Don't tell me that your life is a desert. Somebody's gotta quench your thirst. You can pray for the water, but get your head straight first. Then to be the light if you want to see the light. You've got to be the light if you want to see the light. Because you reap what you sow, you meet what you know, and you reap what you receive. Give a little bit of that good thing if you want to receive. Give a little bit of that good thing if you want to receive. Give a little bit of that good thing. 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 Give a little bit of that
music team, we would like to give Brad a big energy hug right now. He's going to go on a little sabbatical, and so he's going to leave the music team for a little while, but he'll be back. And so anyway, we want to send him lots of love and good wishes. Brad, as many of you know, is so creative, and what an amazing bass player, right? So anyway, Brad,
And guitarist. We're gonna miss you, Brad.
Happy adventures.
All right. Well, thank you to the whole music team this morning. Oh, did you have something else?
We took up a collection and we could buy 2 cards. So,
Vicky.
3 cards. Oh, so we took up a collection and we could afford to buy 2 cards. So we want to say thank you and just blessings on the journey forward. So.
All right, the whole music team this morning, that was just fabulous. Yeah, thank you very much. All right, as we wrap the service up, I invite anyone who is new, if you would, well, first of all, welcome. And if you would like any more information about Unity, our ushers have a packet of information available to you that you can get on your way out. Additionally, of course, there's fellowship at the back of the building, and we have chaplains available up here at the front of the church and also in the hallway after the service. So let's go ahead and join in our circle for closing.
Yeah. We can do it, spread out. We can do it. I know we can. We can make a circle.
All right. Wonderful. There we go. An amoeba. All right. Well, as we bring our thoughts and prayers here to the center of the circle, let's all keep in mind Brooke, who's at home with COVID. Yeah, so we keep health and love, healing light in mind for her. Susan Blessing is also not feeling well, so let's surround them both in energy and healing love. And I invite you to put anyone else's names out there, either silently or out loud, that you want us to hold in prayer and love for healing, peace. The whole Middle East. Immigrants. All those suffering. We envision all of those names, circumstances, lifted up in light, surrounded in love. And we know, God, this or something better. So it is. Let's speak our prayer for protection together. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. Power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
On earth and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. God as creator, family all on me. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony.
So before we leave, Julie would like everybody to sing This Little Light of Mine with her. Julie, do you want to come up and sing it? Or, oh, okay. All right, so she wants to sing around This Little Light of Mine. Everybody knows that song, right? You were a kid once.